Hey folks, it's Dave here from Talking Walls, giving my thoughts ahead of tomorrow's Carabao Cup fixture once again at Molineux. I know it's only been a couple of weeks since we last faced off against Everton, but giving you a little bit of an update going into this game with what's been happening since your 3-2 win against us. Yeah, I don't think we played particularly well that game. I felt the actual scoreline probably flattered Wolves a little bit. I thought Everton played quite well, to be honest, throughout the game, and somehow managed to get ourselves back in the game a couple of times, but ultimately I think Everton deserved the 3 points throughout then, and things haven't got much better. If not, they've got worse for us since then, to be honest. Another couple of defeats in the league, which leaves us still bottom of the Premier League with 5 defeats. First ever time in the club's history we lost 4 league games to kick off the season, so now it's even worse. Now it's 5 league games. So yeah, things haven't improved a huge amount for us. You may have seen that Vitor Pereira, the head coach, was given a new 3-year contract last week, which a lot of Wolves fans thought was strange anyway at the time, to be honest. Coming off the back of 4 league defeats, you felt that probably they should have held off on that. Make that 5 league defeats after the loss against Leeds, and even more question marks are being thrown the way the club and the owners. So at the moment, yeah, not a lot of Wolves fans understand that decision, to be completely honest. One of the players that you may well see in some capacity tomorrow is Jørgen Strand Larsen. Really hoping, he only came back for the last the second half, the second 45 on Saturday against Leeds. A lot of Wolves fans are pinning our hopes on him. We really need him to be on it if we've got any opportunity or any chance of staying in the division. I think he has been injured for a little while since the end of the transfer window. His last game for us before Leeds was actually scoring twice in the Carabao Cup against West Ham. So I would expect him to play in some capacity tomorrow. I don't know if he'll start the game, but may well come off the bench if needed tomorrow. But very happy for us to obviously keep hold of him. Everton, of course, just continuing. They've had a pretty solid start to the campaign, I suppose. Be very interesting to see where David Moyes takes Everton this season. I think the sort of buzz about the new stadium. You've had some fantastic new signings. I think Dewsbury Hall, Jack Grealish, and so on. I didn't manage to catch any of the Liverpool game. I've not even caught I saw the opening goal, the Gravenberch goal, but I've not seen the game, so I can't comment too much on how well you guys or Liverpool played, and obviously the good elements of that game. But going into this game, you will definitely have more momentum than us, more confidence than us, and I understand you guys are taking a good amount of fans as well. Wolves, I dread to think the attendance tomorrow. I don't think many Wolves fans will be there, if I'm honest, and I mean, you guys may laugh at this, but I think there might only be 11, 12,000 at a push there tomorrow. I think it'll be a real low attendance for that matchup. And in terms of a likely lineup, I'm struggling to give you that. I think there will be some element of rotation for Wolves. I think there'll be players that haven't really had huge opportunities from the start as of yet. I think they'll come in, but in terms of a player for player or 11, I can't give it to you because even Vitor Pereira is changing the team 4 or 5 times. But I think from the start, maybe Sam Johnston in goal, Jean Arias, a new Colombian player that we signed in the summer, struggling to start games. Fer Lopez, a very talented young Spanish lad that did come on in the second half towards the end of the game against you guys as well. Possibly get some minutes for Hwang. Jørgen Strand Larsen might start just to get some minutes in the legs. But I do think it'll be some sort of rotation for Wolves. And of course, I mean, defensively, we've been awful. And that's where Everton will get us. A shaken up defence may help us. We're playing with a back 5. It's been an absolute disaster. I'll be intrigued to see if Vitor changes that shape, but possibly not. But yeah, defensively, we have been all over the place. I'm really struggling to defend against crosses into the box at the moment. We conceded one against Newcastle. We conceded a similar one against Leeds as well on Saturday. And depending on the strength of your lineup, I think Grealish, if he plays, obviously going to cause problems. Illiman and Dye looks a very talented player as well. So there's going to be problems to be caused there for Wolves. Score prediction. I'll probably go over 2-1 Everton. I really hope I'm wrong. I really want Wolves to get through to the next round. And it's a shame because I would like to go on a cup run. I'd like to see us, push on and have a cup run, as Everton fans I'm sure would as well. But even if we win tomorrow, the excitement or lack of excitement from a Wolves point of view is really worrying and concerning at the moment. And before the international break, we play Spurs, we play Brighton, 2 tough games. We do have a great record against Spurs, but can I see that continuing? Probably not. Brighton, we've got an awful record against, and we play them at Molineux. So 2 tough games coming up for Wolves. I'm hoping that we can, somewhere the season will kick on, and maybe a win tomorrow will help us, and give us a little bit of momentum ahead of Saturday, but I don't know. And I've just seen the final question there. What is an elite condiment to have with chips? So I always used to be a ketchup guy, but a few years ago I sort of switched. I do like ketchup still. I switched back to mayo, but I don't know if this is just a Midlands thing, but curry sauce, I think, if you're talking like chippy chips, I think curry sauce on chippy chips can be unrivaled, and that can hit the spot sometimes. So I'll finish off with that one. But after tomorrow, guys, and obviously the reverse fixture, best of luck for the rest of the campaign, and may the best team win tomorrow. I'll catch you soon.